great job, that the Fed will stop handing out trillions of dollars like bailout candy, that Social Security would be there for you. That's not what's happening. You might even pass on gold if the stimulus package wouldn't fuel inflation, or that the dollar wouldn't lose value, or that your retirement would be secure. If all looks rosy to you, then now is not the time to buy gold. For the realist, there have never been more sobering reasons to diversify with gold. Since 2001, the U.S. dollar index has tanked 30% while gold has risen 300%. Right now, savvy investors are adding gold to their portfolios. You should too. Find out what they know. Call us and I'll send you 10 reasons why gold will do very well, free. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
For the first time ever, the makers of Alpine Air Foods have approved an incredible sale with savings only available through Ready Made Resources. For a limited time, save 25% off all cases of freeze-dried foods by Alpine Air. Yes, 25% off on case lots only of Alpine Air Foods. Only available at ReadyMadeResources.com. Mix and match as much as you want to best suit your needs. But hurry, this 25% off sale on Alpine Air freeze-dried foods is only until January 30th and only from ReadyMadeResources.com. Quality Alpine Air freeze-dried foods have a 10-year shelf life and are easy to prepare. Just add water for great tasting snacks or meals. Remember, this sale on Alpine Air Foods only lasts through January 30th. Hurry, go to ReadyMadeResources.com or call toll-free 1-800-627-3809 and mention GCN to get 25% off per case of Alpine Air Foods with free shipping. That's 800-627-3809 or go to ReadyMadeResources.com. Hurry, sale ends January 30th at Ready Made Resources.
They railed against the crown.
They railed against the crown.
Another ragtag band declaring
Independence.
they laid their bodies down in a bloody war
On a bloody war.
for liberty,
And liberty.
for their descendants. We are their descendants.
Thanks to the renegades.
Thanks to the renegades, we are free today.
Free today.
All right, I'm going to get more into the dying media. This fake terror plot, clearly a provocateur op. We're going to be going over Paul Watson's article, Potential False Flag Attack to be Blamed on Muslims Foiled. But let's go to your phone calls right now. Let's talk to John in Illinois. John, you're on the air.
Yeah, Alex, good morning to you, or afternoon, whatever it is. We are Change Chicago here. Your buddy David Rothkopf had an article into the latest issue of Newsweek. A brief quote, current trends from rising seas and changing severe weather patterns associated with global warming mean mega disasters will only become more likely. So he's blaming the Haiti earthquake on this, too. Which is hilarious.
That's unbelievable. What issue of Newsweek is that? That is huge. That Rothkopf, headline should be a blurb at InfoWars or Prison Planet. Rothkopf, former head of Kissinger Group, or top globalist Rothkopf, agrees with Danny Glover. Earthquake in Haiti caused by global warming. I mean, what baloney.
January 25th, 2010 issue of Newsweek, and also one other item before I go, a programming suggestion. More call-in days for cops only. We have a very articulate cop here in Chicago who will be identified only as Citizen X. He regularly calls into Man Cow's show, but He thinks it's great if he can get 2 million listeners to hear his 30 seconds on Mancow. And I'm trying to tell him, please call into Alex. You'll get at least a minute. And this man is very articulate, pro-Second Amendment, and he's known as Citizen X. He wants to keep his identity unknown, of course, to the Chicago authorities.
No, it is good to hear from the great police. And the cops that are pro-America and really know what's going on, they're always articulate, they're smart, really smart. And then police you run into that support tyranny, they're literally idiots. They can't even talk.
I agree, and please have more, like once or twice a month, have cop call-in days only, and I guarantee you, Citizen X will call in, and you will be extremely impressed with what this man has to say. He is pro-freedom, pro-Second Amendment, and he can talk.
John, I hear you, and I appreciate your call. Genesis never went past its 6 phone lines, and we don't screen calls, except when we say it's only on this topic a couple times a week, maybe, and then it's only to make sure you're on topic. And we let you on with whatever your opinion is. That's not really screening. But to be able to have police call in, we have to say only police because they just can't get through on the lines. Same thing with military. And we miss so many really interesting calls that way. I need to fire up our phone system more because it can take like over 100 calls simultaneously. Then you got to have people to get on and talk to the caller, though, and make sure they're calling in on subject. Marco in Oregon. You're on the air, Marco.
Yeah, hi, Alex. Thanks so much for having me on the show. I'm calling to see if this bulletin has come to your attention about the operation, a U.S. relief operation that was a relief operation for Haiti that was launched out of Miami the day before the earthquake.
Yeah, that was a press release. Yeah, that was put out by the Army. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, that's official.
Yeah,
we reported that last Monday.
Yeah, so you haven't put up anything on your site about that, or have you seen some of that? The documents?
Man, we sure try. I sent it all to Kurt Nimmo and Paul Watson. They wrote an article where the Israelis admit that they can artificially trigger earthquakes. They're doing it under testing, and with the Secretary of Defense quote about earthquake weapons, tectonic weapons from 97. And I believe we did link to that. I forget the exact headline. What was the exact headline? I mean, we actually covered it. I mean, it
was in the NextGov Technology and the Business of Government magazine on January 15th. The headline was Defense Launches Online System to Coordinate Haiti Relief Efforts.
Yeah, no, we covered that 3 times last week.
Oh, excellent. That's great. And so, have you had anything about Chavez's comments about the U.S. causing the quake as well?
Yes, and at first, the newspapers there that basically work for him hadn't said. In fact, we did write an article about it. Kurt Nimmo did write an article about it. Chavez and the Russian fleet, U.S. use earthquake weapon on Haiti. That's what I was about to say. That was quick acting, guys. You got that up in about 20 seconds. In fact, just print it for me again. He wants to hear about it. I'll read the article. We're part of it when we come back. Yes, sir. We've written multiple articles. We've covered it ad nauseum. Thank you, Marco. Thanks for reminding us about that, though. Matt, Kevin, Jeff, Dwayne, and others, your calls are straight ahead on the other side. We'll be right back. Infowars.com.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of a tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate, view comparable homes, and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the orange HomeGain gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com, your real estate connection.
This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Ecola Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Ecola Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to